So you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And it's Gallinari missing.
A lot of big things happened for Kyle Korver last year, but the one that sticks out in my mind is that he was able to tie and then break the record of 90 consecutive games with a made three-pointer. Says a lot about him as a player, his work ethic, and his consistency.
Here's Lawson, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's the teardrop, rejected by Millsap, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Now, here is Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Atlanta.
Okay, they're down early, but they're doing the right things by taking that ball inside.
Korver, good.
Always a threat, guys. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded in the gym range.
Yeah, he's got the defense completely spread out now. I mean, they have to honor him practically when he crosses half court.
Millsap with the steal. And here we go. Teague heading.
Ridiculous. In no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Atlanta making some changes. Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Damari Carroll. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Teague. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. That's good.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
That's good.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Lawson kicks to Gallinari. Takes the 13-footer. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
You know, the Denver Nuggets had a ton of injuries last year. It's hard to say exactly where this team could have ended up if they were able to stay healthy.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Denver's head coach had a few moments to share with me. He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin will see if they have what it takes.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Lawson. Following the three by Atlanta. Fires the three. Here's Fareed. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Here's Scott. Another three for Atlanta.
As you said, Denver last year, injuries took their toll as 4 different players were shut down for the season.
Lawson dishes to Fareed. Foy the pass to Fareed. Here we go, one-on-one. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively, they've been terrific right from the tip.
For Denver, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Injuries hit every team, Clark, as you said, but when you lose as many as Denver, it's a bit different.
Yeah, it really is. And then you factor in having a first-year head coach, Brian Shaw, who I think is going to be outstanding, but injuries can take a toll on even the best of coaches.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Muscala, he's checked in for Mike Scott. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Kyle Korver. Shot clock at 3. Here's Barton. Al Horford with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 22. The 3 from Cephalosha. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
There's the steal. Here's Bazemore. He throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Atlanta.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Denver shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Carroll at the 3 and Millsap at the 4. Teague out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Muscala in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power. And he knows.
An opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jeff Teague signed a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Hawks going into last season, and with the departures of some of their other star players, they decided to put the ball in his hands to run their more free-flowing offense, and he delivered in a great way. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Jeff Teague. All alone.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow.
It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks, a team that looks to spread the floor with shooting. Coach Mike Budenholzer said we don't want to just be a three-point shooting team. We want to get to the rim first. By creating that space, we give our guards and our bigs a chance to attack. If the paint is taken away, we'll look for our shooters. Good strategy, Kevin.
Coach Bud coming from San Antonio, Doris. The Hawks trying to create that same kind of spacing. Nelson, no one around him. Connects, the jumper drops.
Assisted.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The 3, another 3 for Atlanta.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Max checked in for Jeff Teague. Big group substitution here for Denver. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Nurkic. Alinari comes in for Jarrell Arthur. Randy Foy, he's checked in for Barton. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Nelson. You don't really think of them as a three-point shooting team in general, but Steve, the Hawks were not shy at all about, throwing up three-point shots last year.
Well, some of that was due to injuries, Kevin. They had to adapt their style of play, and by the playoffs, they were launching threes like at a record rate. I think 44 in one game against the Pacers.
Passes to Bazemore from deep. The rebound by Wilson Chandler.
Not sure what he was thinking there, because that was not a good shot.
Yeah, it would help if he was actually capable of making it. Stay in your range. And, you know, for Atlanta, hey, they ended up with the second most threes taken per game, trailing only the Houston Rockets. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, Atlanta likes to take a lot of threes. The problem is when they're inconsistent at making them, do they have another way to score? That was an issue in terms of trying to create offense last year. They really didn't have much of a low post game.
Mack, good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Hickson a screen. Gallinari in the corner. Kicks to Foy. Now the dish to Lawson. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Here's Hickson. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. Hickson's got 5 points in the quarter.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Tortoise-like. Wow, Clark. Yeah, they're putting it together, but still trailing. Their offense is finally getting some traction. So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Chandler with a screen for Lawson. He kicks it to Hickson. Dishes to Foy. Pass to Gallinari. That's good. Gallinari's got 8 points.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
And Max it to Bazemore. Sinks the triple.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Lawson dishes to Foy. Hickson a screen. Foy the pass to Lawson. For the three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Here's Gallinari. Can't cash in from close range.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And Carroll gets it to go. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, here is Lawson. Tight defense on him. Banked in off the glass. Lawson's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
5 seconds left in the first half. Here's Matt. And that's not going to go. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Shelvin Mack came out of Butler and was a second-rounder back in 2011, but really solidified his role as a backup point guard with the Hawks last season. And you like his sturdy build. He's about 6'3" and goes around 210 pounds, so he's strong enough to handle that position.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Nuggets. They've got Kenneth Faried. Foyle is out there with Lawson. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 slot. And Mack, it seems, Steve, still adjusting to NBA three-point range. best as a mid-range shooter, it would seem now.
Yeah, but last season, the big thing, Kevin, he cut his rate of turnovers. He had good court vision. Really a combo guard. I think if he can continue to improve, he's got a chance to stick around this league for a long time.
Schroeder's shot is good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Lawson drives in. Misses from short range.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
Pulls up. No good off the front iron. The Nuggets shooting 43% from the field. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Lawson. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wide open look. And Antic gets it to go. Antic has got his first points of the night.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
And Voy kicks to Fareed. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, you talk about effort and energy being a skill. Some people talk about those things as skills. And Kenneth Fareed is a 10 out of 10 in that category. A 6'7" power forward. His athleticism and relentless motor allow him to play much bigger than that.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Al Horford is checked in for Pirro. Millsap comes in for Muscala. And it's Teague in for Schroeder. Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Nelson dishes to Fareed, shoots from 12. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Fareed's got 5 now. And guys, Fareed not the most skilled offensively. Most of his points coming on fast breaks, garbage buckets, dunks inside.
Yeah, but he's developing a decent touch from around the foul line area, which is a nice addition to his offensive arsenal, Kevin. But, yeah, the big thing is, he's just one of those guys who you can never let your guard down against because he's constant energy.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Kyle Korver, of course, one of the league's most dangerous shooters. He said three-point shooting had better be the best part of my game, but if that's all you do, you don't get to play that much in the NBA. I try and be solid all around. I enjoy basketball and not just shooting. Kevin, he's a gamer.
He comes from a basketball family, Doris. Has that deep love of the game. He can just, thanks. And the shot is good.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
And here are the Nuggets now. Fareed setting the pick for Nelson. Pass to Nurkic. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Tries again. Feeds it to Arthur. Here's Nelson. Here's Nurkic. The putback, and Fareed throws it down.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever, Kevin?
Doubled by Nelson. Korver passes to Teague. The 3 from Cephalosha. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
The 3 from Korver. That's good. Korver's got 27.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
And here's Nelson. Over to the wing. Here's Barton. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson. Yes. Nelson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
The shot's good from Fareed.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Atlanta's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. A nice shot by Teague. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Fareed setting the pick for Nelson. The pass to Nurkic. In low to Fareed. Powered down with both hands.
He really is a high flyer, guys. Kind of rare for a power forward, but he needs it because he is undersized.
Now the feed to Korver. From downtown, another three for Atlanta.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end. And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
The three from Sefolosha. Kenneth Fareed grabs the board. Fareed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nelson kicks to Arthur. 3 seconds left. Rejected by Millsap. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hawks ahead, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
I keep a blue flag hanging out my backside, but only on the left side. Yeah, that's the side. Ain't no other way to play the game the way I
And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yep, no question.
Schroeder is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Elton Brand. Then there's Teague. And it's Muscala in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Nelson with it. Hickson sets the screen for Nelson. Hickson passes to Laverne. The 11-footer, and Nelson gets it to go.
The assist, Joffrey Laverne.
Here's Schroeder. Puts up a 3, and that one's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Nelson outside. Here's Laverne, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these free runs to the rim.
And he gets it to go. Bazemore's got 8 points in the quarter.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Nelson dishes to Hickson. Arthur kicks to Harris. Out to Nelson. From outside the arc. Nelson with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
And the Hawks making a change here. Max checked in for Atlanta. They've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Here's Nelson. Cans the 12-footer.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
Pass to Laverne. Shoots a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Muscala's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Schroeder, another 3 for Atlanta.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Left side, Harris. All alone. That one rolling around and rims out.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Schroeder. Another three for Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, they are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth quarter.
You called that one right. Causing some serious harm from long range.
Nelson kicks to Harris. A three ball. And again, Denver no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Nelson kicks to Harris. Will it go? Harris missing again.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Schroeder's shot is good.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style. A beat down the entire way.
Here's Hickson. Rebounded by Brand. Brand's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Mack the pass to Brand. Denver grabs the miss. Laverne's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Hawks.
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And again, Denver no good.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Nelson dishes to Harris. Pass to Laverne. Shot to end this cold run. The shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Schroeder. Here's Mack. Brand kicks to Muscala. Fires for 3. Bazemore gets the bucket.
They're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Out to the right wing. Here's Laverne. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Schroeder. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Paul, congratulations on this win. It seemed like this game was getting away from you at points. What does the team take away from this game in terms of experience?
We got to do a better job of executing down the stretch. As simple as that. Just glad we got this win. We just can't let these things happen in the future.
An escape from some mistakes, Paul. Well done, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Korver.
Yours, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
Brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And taking a look here at the Timberwolves, it's always an exciting time of the year as fans and other players and coaches around the league all getting a first look at how they might be shaping up for the upcoming season. Line check. How do you...
Beautiful and vibrant.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
Sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, finally we get to stop talking about this team and actually get to see them in action. Feels like it's been a long offseason. Oklahoma City's got some guys who can hurt you from the outside. How do you game plan against that?
Well, one, Ernie, you have
Hello again, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
Outside Durant. Good. Durant's got the opening field goal of the game for the Thunder.
Well, they just... Gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
And Steph Curry's first triple-double, how about this? It happened early last season, and it only took him 3 quarters of play. And what was an early statement game for the Warriors against the hapless Sixers, Steph showed them who was in charge that night.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Curry can't get it to go. And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
Thompson inside the line. Here's Green, and he gets it to go.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Nobody near Barnes. Connects from three-point range.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Westbrook against Curry. It's Westbrook with the drive. The shot will not go. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
Westbrook against Curry. There's the triple. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. And that's 11 points for Kevin Durant.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
The Warriors, guys, with the acquisition of Andre Iguodala, possesses one of the elite starting 5s, I think, in the NBA.
Yeah, and the numbers prove that, Kevin. Their starting 5 was right there near the top of the league in terms of efficiency. And, you know, the big thing is just getting the bench more involved and trying to get more continuity with that second unit.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Durant with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. For 3, Westbrook. The shot is off. AT that time from Curry.
And I think, you know, last season, Warriors coaching staff tried to play the starters together to help develop their chemistry, but when the bench platoon went in, the other team typically took advantage and made a big run. So as the season wore on, coaching staff went to a more blended lineup approach in an effort to keep more scoring on the floor.
And here is Durant after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And he gets it to go.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
From deep three-point range, another 3 for Golden State.
And the Warriors also making some moves to get more offense off the bench. Very resourceful front office, and they knew that was a priority.
Now here's Westbrook. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Westbrook's got 6.
Kevin, you look at how they've built this league, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Lee comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And here now the Thunder after the Warriors pick up 3. And the basket by Morrow.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
Here's Livingston. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Tries again. Good. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the night. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Augustine. Deflects the pass. Cantor, the pass to Collison. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. The 3 from Morrow, and he gets it to go. Morrow's got 6 points.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Here's Barbosa. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Lee. To the right side. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And Augustine kicks tomorrow. That's in. Augustine with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
And here's Iguodala outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
And here's Augustine. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morrow outside. Rebound Bogut.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Barbosa's shot is off. Now here's Waiters. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Here's Barbosa. Can't get it to go. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Anthony Morrow, and it's Cantor in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Russell Westbrook still among the league leaders in shots at the rim, but Steve, he's expanding his offensive arsenal.
Well, he's improved as a three-point shooter. You know, he's got a great pull-up jumper from mid-range already, especially from that foul line area. So Westbrook really is a threat from all over the court.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside Durant shoots the 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Holiday gets the bucket.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Westbrook with it. 6 points for him. Outside for Durant. Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Spates.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
Durant kicks to Morrow. And the Thunder another 3.
It's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Serge Ibaka, such a big piece of this Thunder team. Kevin Durant said, I really watched him grow as a man and definitely as a basketball player. He's grown by leaps and bounds. He's always thought like a champion. He works extremely hard. We're just happy to be around him. And guys, Ibaka, a great fit in the gym rat culture of OKC.
He sure is. Thanks, Doris. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Westbrook dishes to Robertson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And the basket good. And that's now 28 points for Kevin Durant.
You know, everybody knows that the Thunder are a good offensive team, but the reason why is they have such balance offensively. They can put the ball in the basket a number of different ways from a number of different spots.
Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Outside Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game.
You know, the Thunder don't leave points on the table, as you mentioned. They can drive, knock down jumpers and threes, and they know how to get to the line as well. Very well-rounded offense. So as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Double team on Westbrook. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's on David Lee. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Lee. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Augustine comes in for Russell Westbrook. Clark, one area the Thunder feel they could probably expand in is little post scoring.
Yeah, back to the basket play. But even if they did add that to their game, I don't know if it makes a significant difference because they're so good in transition. They can get to the free throw line with the way they attack. They've got late game, late clock shot makers in Westbrook and Durant. So I don't know if low post scoring would significantly enhance what they do offensively.
Waiters, he's checked in for Durant.
DJ Augustine playing big minutes for the Bulls last season with Derrick Rose. I'll tell you what, he put up some big numbers at times. 27 points in back-to-back games.
And for Augustine, undersized the point guard position, he has struggled defensively.
Yeah, and he has to compensate with his shooting and passing skills. When he's hitting shots and finding teammates, he's solid.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Thunder, and especially Kevin Durant, seem to be on the clock for when are they going to win a title. But they still haven't closed the deal yet.
And, Kevin, there's no guarantee that you'll win a title. Even if you are a really good team with star players, it just doesn't always automatically happen. I mean, that's not a given, even though they're chipping away at it and they've made some great progress over the last 4 or 5 years. Those things are hard to get.
Roberson gets the bucket.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Curry outside from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
And to your point about the Thunder, I'm not sure if they're missing anything roster-wise. Up and down, there are very few holes for this team.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Augustine passes to Roberson. Clock at 6. Waiters. And Adams kicks to Collison. It's stolen by Green. Iguodala's drive.
Look out, man! Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Another shot. Waiters gets a wide open look. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Waiters got 5 points so far.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Pass to Collison. Got it up. And he hits the buzzer beater. And that concludes. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He has 35 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there, Draymond Green, and it's Curry in at the one. That's the Warriors' foul. The Thunder leading by 11. Outside Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Iguodala dishes to Thompson. Here's Curry with the three. And another three for Golden State.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers. Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man. He played inside. Klay, a swingman, just a knockdown shooter from deep. Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish. People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded.
And that one's good.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
The Thunder leading by 8. And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that has proved to be a factor in his play.
Yeah, and one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. And now he can get that 3 off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So, what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Westbrook passes to Roberson. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Curry.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
And the Thunder making a change here. Kanter's checked in from outside the arc. And Kanter pulls it down.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
Outside Westbrook. The feed now to Durant. From past the arc. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got 44.
This is unbelievable. What a shooting exhibition we're seeing out there today.
Thompson with the bucket.
And he gets a 3 of his own. Good answer there.
Yeah, and he's not scared to trade shots like that.
Outside for Durant. Back to Westbrook. It's stolen by Curry. He kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Outside Westbrook. Green with the block. From deep, Iguodala. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Oklahoma City leading by 8. The Warriors packing Oracle Arena with plans for a new arena on the San Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine. One of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the piers, a spot known as Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
Now Kanter. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Kanter kicks to Roberson. Feeds it to Durant. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Kanter dishes to Westbrook. The pass to Durant. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Timeout called the Warriors. Lee's checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Oklahoma City, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Dion Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Thompson against Augustine. Outside for Durant. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Shot's good. Durant's got 50 points.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Augustine with it. Picked up by Thompson. The 3 from Morrow. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Barbosa passes to Green. Kicks it to Curry. He's feeling it. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Trying his luck deep. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Augustine. 10 points for Dion Waiters.
You gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Thompson.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Augustine against Thompson. And Augustine kicks to Durant. Drilled from 11 feet out. Durant's got 17 points here in the second half.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
22 seconds on the shot clock. 22.
Here's Augustine.